That's strange. Okay, here we go. No, it's good. I'm just gonna wait for some people to join.
Oh, that's no problem. Hey, that was a good,
Yeah.
good interview earlier. How often do you
Sorry,
do
what?
those?
Um, this so far is my fourth, I think.
Man, that's pretty good. Um,
Yeah, I have um a few more coming up. Oh, let's see what's going on there. Hello again.
Hi.
Okay, so I'll just assume that some people are here. I guess how are you doing today?
Doing good. It's been actually really nice to have been invited by you to the community, and it's
It's
nice
been
also
nice to have you here.
what. Thank you, appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, how are you doing?
Um, I'm okay. It's been interesting doing all of this, setting all of this up. It's been yeah, it's been quite an interesting past few days. I don't know, not that much is coming to mind right now.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I can only imagine it being stressful to be on top of a lot of things like that.
a little bit, but it's all right overall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, so the questions that I'm going to ask you for the most part are going to be the same as the ones I asked for the last.
That's okay. I don't
Um,
remember them. That's all right.
okay, that works perfectly. That works out perfectly. The first of these, once I can find it.
No problem.
Um, yeah, just have you been diagnosed with, or do you suspect you have any mental conditions? Are you in a different mood than usual? Is there anything else a typist should know about your current state?
Yeah, I guess I suffer from ADD. I don't know if that counts. Severely.
It's good to keep in mind.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not sure if that really.
I do
There's
too,
definitely
and I think it's correlated with type.
You think so?
Yeah, I've seen, I mean, I have a lot of friends with it, and I've seen a strong correlation.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, I have ADD, and if I don't take my meds, I'm not hyperactive. I'm inattentive.
See,
So
yeah,
I if I don't take it, I'm initially just super low energy. Like I got zero energy. Like I feel like I can't even human. I don't even know.
yeah.
But also, I would say that I'm sometimes prone to depression, maybe, but I have positive thoughts generally. The depression is more to do with it's an existential depression more than uh,
I get
anything
that.
else. Yeah,
One moment. Um,
no problem.
that should be good. Um, what do you look for in friendships, and what do you typically talk about or do with your friends?
I can't be friends. I say it right off the bat. It's really hard for me to make friends or want to make friends with a lot of people, and usually it's nothing to do with like their character or anything. But I
And there he goes again.
hi, I
Hello.
don't know what's
A third
happening.
time.
Hi there. Um, yeah, what was I saying about about friends? Yeah, even with close family, it's difficult to get close to people because it's almost like um, it's too draining. Maybe like I can definitely spend like if I planned it out, I can seem all extroverted and everything for like all of one day, and then I have to go home and retreat, and you won't I won't be around for a few days. And yeah, with like
I see.
friends, I would say I the way I choose my friends is like people that I just feel a soul connection to. I guess like it just feels that I've known them for a long time. And well, I kind of was talking to my wife about this. How there's like when you're talking to someone, there's like generally you start gauging what you can and can't talk about. Which like you're like, okay, I can't talk about this. This is like not really doing anything for them. So the window of perception is narrow and narrow until you like pretty much figure out what you can and can't say. And yeah, it's very hard to find someone that I can talk to about everything I like. You know.
Yeah. Um, I can get that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's interesting. Do you work or study? If so, where do you work or what do you study?
Yeah. Yeah. I think I was telling you I'm in grad school right now. Um, it sucks because I'm at home doing it, but
Yeah,
I'm
you did
studying to
something good.
be a yeah. I'm studying to be a counselor. That's
Right. I can't
took
believe I forgot that.
no, that's okay. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing. I'm not working right now. My wife is actually doing the working for me. So, well, for us. So that's good.
Yeah. How did you how did you choose to go in? Okay.
My God,
Hello.
I don't know
A
what's
fourth
wrong
time.
with the internet.
It's all right.
Hi.
What I was asking is, how did you choose to go into that?
Because I enjoy getting 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 an understanding for people. I am very careful and about um I'm very careful about the differences in people, and I really like to understand that on a deep level. And I'm a problem solver ultimately. I guess when there's no problem to solve, it's um, my life doesn't have a purpose. I have to say that. So that
Yeah.
it took me a long time. Initially, I wanted to be a psychiatrist because I know a lot about meds and their effect on the brain, but it was too expensive to do. So I'm gonna go with counseling. So.
Yeah. One.
Mhm.
Um, how are you like? Well, I kind of already asked that. I'm guessing that if you had the opportunity to change the path that you're going down, you wouldn't.
I wouldn't change it, no.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Um, what are your main hobbies or interests aside from that?
Oh, ooh. Well, in the last interview, what was her name from the last interview? Anyway,
Paige.
I play the guitar. She mentioned she played the guitar. So
Yeah.
yeah, so that's fun. I haven't done it in quite a while, but I have like a pretty darn good like ear. Like earlier, I my wife was humming "Don't Fear the Reaper." I don't know if you know that song. And I was like, I played a note like in my mind and I sang it, and you're like, watch. And I opened up YouTube and I played it, and it was the right, the right note. And so yeah, so I like that. Languages, like she said, that's why it interested me. Languages, very interested in that. But I guess like my main thing that I do is study warfare. I love studying that. I don't know why. Like I love people, but my hobby is like, I know why. I like to understand the cause and effect of things. Like looking at how how something starts and the finish, and seeing what kind of transpired. I don't know. Is my volume okay?
It's mostly good.
Okay. Yeah. I just like studying warfare because it's you get to see how things unfold over the course of time, um, and so um, that's mainly what I do: history and warfare in general. So
Interesting. One moment. Okay. Um, so you said that you have a wife. How are you like similar to or different from her?
ooh. So we're similar in the way that we both we both have the same sort of way of looking at the world. We have a very bird's eye view, I would say, or we tried to. And but I guess the difference is love my boy. So.
Yeah, that's interesting. What do you think that you are best at? When you receive compliments or praise, what do they tend to be about?
Oh, I think that's pretty easy. Usually I get compliments for lifting people's moods. Um, I enjoy that very much. I enjoy making everyone's mood better. I can always just right away tell when someone's had a bad day, and I I won't relent until I see them smile.
That's nice.
Uh, yeah, because I see the world as like I almost get bored with life, and I'm like, if I'm nice to everyone, maybe it's like watering a plant. Maybe I'll be seeing some kind of small ripple that turns into a bigger ripple over time. If I'm just nice to them, maybe I can see the actual effects over time. And so, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Um, how are responsibilities distributed between yourself and your family? Do you like to cook?
I am the designated chef at the house. I my only kid. I'm not that great, but I enjoy it. I mean, I only enjoy it because it's again making them happy, and because my wife does a whole lot of the housework, and so that's kind of how I pay her back for that.
It's always good.
And she doesn't like to cook at all, so that's another one.
Um, are there any dishes that you like to cook in particular?
Hey, I asked that. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, yeah. I suppose I like making good steaks, grilling them. That's one of my top favorites. But the favorite dish overall is my spaghetti bolognese. It's great. I make it from scratch, and I do get a sort of like it's very therapeutic to cook. Actually, it calms my mind in a way, and I'm able to think about things in this very low wave. Um, I don't know if you're familiar, like alpha waves. That's like kind of your creativity of your brain. Because when you're in beta waves, you're like it's the typical like get up in the morning, drink coffee, and go and be productive. But alpha waves, it's a little slower, and you can be a little more creative and a little bit more. You can get better insights, I think. But I'm sorry,
Yeah.
that's another thing to talk about.
No, as always, always.
Yeah.
Let's see. How do you behave in unfamiliar company? Do you immediately enter into a conversation? Do you look around for a while? Do you wait until someone approaches you, etc.?
Um, I'm the kind of person that will wait for someone to start talking. I'm usually looking for some kind of someone that's more extroverted than me. And if I don't find someone that's more extroverted than me, then I will take up the take it up. It's no problem. I can do it, and I can definitely just start conversations and get them going. But if I'm in that situation where I'm being social, it's probably like a one-off. So, um, even seeing family, I'm like, after I'm done, I come home and I'm done, man. Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
So, you know, but yeah, I'm like in between, like 50-50, like 50% introverted, or I mean, I don't know. I'm not really sure. Maybe I'm actually more introverted, but I can just expend a lot of energy just in one go. I don't know if that.
Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah.
Does your sense of morality ever deviate from what is normally accepted as moral? If so, how?
Does my morality deviate from what?
Does your sense of morality ever deviate from what is normally accepted as moral? If so, how?
Um, I guess sum this up with one of my principles. I don't kill any insects. Period. I don't kill anything. I can't do it.
I kind of understand your point of view there. For a while, I used to be the same way. Like I tried to maintain that because I don't like to assume that insects aren't conscious beings.
They aren't.
Yeah, like
Oh, it sounds so bad, right? But
no, I know what you mean. I know where you're coming from.
Mhm. Yeah, I can't kill anything. If I must, I'll have someone come and do the dirty work.
At least you're aware of it.
Yeah.
I have you down to two types.
Hmm. Ooh, I'm nervous, or should I be nervous?
Very, it's very high pressure. I've asked most of these. Um, did I ask the world government question?
No, no.
Do you remember
Is it
it?
the one where, is it like the one where if I was like, given control of the world suddenly,
Yeah,
what would I do with it?
yeah.
Man, ruling the world, that's difficult to do. Oh man, if I was in a previous lifetime, maybe, but not now. Like when you see all the stuff on the news, man, it's just like, what's happening right now with the world? But I would say if I had the reins, um, I don't have a specific plan, but what I would like is to be an advisor to whoever is on top of the world. If I can get that wish, I would take it, because I think someone that's more SE or something, or just more forceful with the world should be up there, and then just kind of
Yeah.
have I could just be the second, like, advisor or something.
Um, this is this is another thing that I should probably explicitly advise you to be honest about. Um,
Hmm.
but when you make promises, do you tend to keep them?
Probably like 90% of the time.
That's good. That's most of the time.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not really sure. 90% I think is pretty good. Yeah.
Um, so you enjoy giving like um almost humanitarian or psychological advice a lot, like helping people get out of difficult life situations. Would that be accurate? I can't hear you. I cannot hear you at all. Could you maybe disconnect and rejoin? It has to be the restream background, of course. Any moment now.
Back?
Hello again. Yes, I can hear you now.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay.
So do you remember what I had asked before? Or I didn't hear your answer. It was all like silence to me.
I can you ask that question one more time?
Basically just I was basically like do you often enjoy giving like humanitarian advice to others where you're getting them out of some difficult, complicated life situation?
Yeah. Yeah, I that's probably my main, I guess, strength in life. I think okay, so I was saying that when I see someone come into my life, I can somehow see like imagine what they were like before they came, like before they were, I guess, before I met them. I guess I'm able to sort of imagine it or see it as if it was happening or it happened, and then I already sort of know answers to questions. Probably because I keep track of it when I meet people. I'm like, oh, okay, this person acting like this means that and such. So I'm not really sure, but when I meet people, yeah, I very much like giving them humanitarian advice.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah. Either way, I'm probably gonna have to head out soon because I was I was given a time limit of 9:45.